At Raven Heights, the West Elevator is a machine of habit and shadows. It never runs after midnight. It is not broken, nor is it outdated. It simply refuses to acknowledge the world of the living once the clock strikes 12. On her first night as a babysitter, Mia received the warning like a cold draft. The parents tried to laugh it off, but their eyes betrayed a deep primal fear. Their hands shook visibly as they checked the deadbolts. "Just stay away from the elevator after 12, they insisted, their voices cracking in the quiet hallway. They left her alone with the silence and the secrets of the stone walls. The night deepened into a suffocating stillness. At exactly 12:47 a.m., the building's power grid let out a low, metallic groan. The hallway lights flickered like dying stars before vanishing into total darkness. In the living room, the toddler stopped playing. The child sat perfectly still, pointing a small, trembling finger toward the front door. "The elevator is here," the child whispered, the words hanging heavy in the air. Then it happened. A sharp, crystalline ding cut through the absolute silence of the apartment, echoing from the corridor outside like a funeral bell. Mia felt a cold sweat prickle her skin as she stepped into the hall. The corridor was a void of shadows, yet the elevator door stood wide open, spilling a sickly yellow light onto the carpet. She moved closer, drawn by a morbid curiosity she could not suppress. Peering inside the empty car, she saw the control panel. Every floor button was dark and lifeless, save for one. A single, aggressive red light pulsed like a heartbeat. It was the button for the 13th floor. Her breath hitched. This building only had 12 floors. There was no 13. There was only the pulsing red light and the smell of old smoke. A sudden crackle of static erupted from the overhead speaker, sounding like grinding bone. A hollow, rasped voice whispered into the air, "Going up." The heavy steel doors began to slide shut with a predatory hiss. Mia lunged forward to escape the closing trap, but her boots froze to the floor. In the polished, mirror-like reflection of the closing doors, she saw it. A figure stood directly behind her. It was impossibly tall, its skin a deathly, translucent pale. It wore a wide, frozen smile that reached from ear to ear. The doors slammed shut with a thunderous boom, sealing the smiling thing inside the rising cage. The next morning, the building manager unearthed the truth in the basement archives. 30 years ago, a massive fire had consumed a hidden maintenance floor squeezed between levels 12 and 14. Official records erased the floor to hide the tragedy, but the elevator still remembers the souls trapped in the heat. To this day, tenants hear that phantom bell chime long after midnight. Sometimes, the doors slide open to reveal an empty car, but the floor is covered in wet, muddy footprints. Someone, or something, always returns from the 13th floor, and it is always looking for company.